Hi everyone, welcome back to Mackenzie Miller Services, and today we're going to be talking about how to minimize.
Woo!
So the first thing we're going to talk about, it's very sneaky, it sneaks in on everybody, and what this is to go and look at your bank account. I'm sure you probably have an online checking account or some way to look at what's coming in and out of your account. And what I would do is look at it and see if there are any reoccurring charges. Look month to month and see what is coming in and taking money out of your account without you knowing, most likely, whether it is a Pandora service you no longer use or an old Netflix account. It might be car insurance, it could be subscriptions, it could be rent, mortgages, it could be everything between car payments or even cable bills. And look at how you can shorten it. So let's kind of go through the list. If it's a cable bill, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? I know when I looked, they were asking $60 more a month, I think, to add cable onto my internet package. And I said no. I'm barely home as it is. And so when I do have time to watch TV, I would much rather pay $10 or $15 for a Netflix or a YouTube subscription, or a Netflix or Hulu subscription, than to do that. And because of that, I'm able to save $60 a month and set that aside for other uses. If it's something as a rent payment or a mortgage payment, and you're looking to try to free up some more money, you might want to look at downsizing. So whether it's finding a different apartment that's still in the same area where you can get to work and it doesn't really risk that as much as it comes to travel time, then that could be a good idea, whether you can knock off another $200, $400 a month off of your bill. That's a lot of money that could go back into working for you or for paying off the debt, so you don't have to pay even more of that money. The second thing that we do in our house to help minimize what we buy and how much money we spend is we write a menu for what we're going to have for dinner throughout the week. And this helps us because when we go to the store, we know what ingredients we need to buy and what we're going to use them for. And that helps us cut back on buying extra snacks we're not going to use or that are going to store up in the cupboard, or extra produce and other ingredients that might go bad and expire on us before we ever use them or get to them. Another way it helps is all of those ingredients and vegetables that are going to expire soon are actually going to be able to be used, and we're going to be able to integrate those into the menu so that they are used before they expire. And that helps save us a little bit. Another tip for being able to cut back and save some money is to start tracking your daily spending habits. And the best way to do that is to take a notepad and to write down every day when you stop on your way to work and you pick up that coffee, whether it's from Sheetz or your local gas station, or it's an iced coffee from Starbucks. I would write that down in the notepad. For me, I used to go out and buy 2 energy drinks almost every morning when I knew that I had a 13-hour shift ahead of me, because I needed that extra energy to help get me through the day. And when you start paying attention to what you spend every day, even though it seems so minimal at the time, it all adds up. And when you realize, at least for me, I was spending $20 a week on energy drinks, that's $80 a month. That's a lot of money. That's almost $1,000 a year solely on energy drinks. So, something you can do is it's a lot cheaper to brew your own coffee at home. Get yourself a nice thermal mug or a thermos and take it with you. That's going to save you some money. Or, in my case, I started buying bulk energy drinks and having them delivered to my house rather than going out and buying them singularly with the markup rate that the gas station was charging. And because of that, I was able to save, I believe it was somewhere around $400 a year, being able to do that. And that $400 a year is going to help. Believe me, it has continued to help. I have a video coming out about how every little bit helps And what it does is it goes through everywhere between $5 a week to $100 a week, and it tells you how much you're gonna have if you put that away into your retirement account or into your investing account within 20, 30, and 40 years. I break it down for you how much you're expecting to break back from that. So, the last tip I have for you today is very simple, but it is probably the most important. And you can look up online better ways to do this, or even templates to help you just kind of log in the information that you would like, but it is to build a budget. I know, I can hear everyone in the background already go, oh my gosh, I don't want to hear this. I know. But a budget is very important. And what the budget does is it assigns every dollar that you own to go somewhere. And so when you look back, you can say, alright, where did my money go? It's the end of the month, I have no money. What have I spent it on? And the best way to do this is, like I said earlier, take a notepad with you. Take one with you. And write down everything that you spend money on. When money leaves your hand or money leaves your checking account that month, you write it down. You write down the date, what you spent it on, and how much you spent. Fill that notepad, everything that you spend on. And at the end of the month, I want you to sit down. I want you to try to write yourself a budget. Don't look at the notepad yet. But I want you to break it down. This is how much I spent on my rent or my mortgage, gas, food bills, insurance, everything. I want you to break it down and see what number you come to. And then I want you to put it side by side with what you bring in each month. Now, you might be happy, you might be sad with that number that you pulled out to be. But I want you to now go back and reference your notebook. Rewrite that budget with those numbers that are in there. Now see where your number is, the difference between what you bring home and what you actually spend. Now, what you need to do is you need to go through and find what 15% of that take home is. Whether you break it down monthly or yearly, 15% of your gross income that you are bringing in. You need to say, I need at least that amount. Because that's what you're going to put into your retirement account from now on. 15% of your gross take-home income. So if you're looking at your budget and you say, hey, I'm spending more than I'm making every month, I can't put away 15%. I can't. And what you need to do is go through and see what you can minimize. Take that $5 coffee away. Realize you can probably wear those pair of shoes a couple more months before you have to go buy the newest pair. Don't go buy the newest pair. My shoes cost at the most $25 every pair that I wear. You don't need a new car. A $7,000 car works just as well as a new car if you do your due diligence and you buy it and you get it inspected. It works just as well, and it's going to save you a lot of money. So these are all the tips I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I know that some of these were not fun, but I promise you, if you sit down and you work through them, they will help you exponentially. Otherwise, thank you for checking out the channel, and please come back for the next video.